Thank you guys for lurking. My throat is like half dead. Ready for no fate announcement? I am. It's the weekend, so I'm just bored. Get me in a game, man. There we go. It's a bit laggy because I'm streaming, but I should still be fine. How are you? Doing solid. Fuck, dude. Will you repent if they nerf Blade? I mean, it just depends, man. I don't think his debuffing is gonna get removed. I just made a post that I've come to the realization that, like, the reason people have been so... Like, people are seeing E2 Blade shenanigans, because, like, his E2 is broken currently, and then being like, yeah, his base kit is gonna get fucking destroyed because of it. Like, that's just not how it works. They'll just nerf the Eidolon. Do you play Pokemon? Nah. Hello. Harmony Path is dead in 4.x. Sub DPS is as strong as Harmony's now. I mean, the Harmonies just become stronger though now. It's kind of how it goes. Fortnite? Yeah, I'm bored. I mean, I'd take Tribby SP. I mean, dude, like, I already talked about it. Cyrene fans are just miserable, bro. I don't know, man. Who's left? Yeah, we playing Fortnite? Yeah, I'm bored. It's the weekend and stuff. Oh, I'm getting targeted, holy shit. How many kills have I gotten? 35? I've gotten 35 kills in 15 minutes? Jeez. No, even less than that. Like 10. Spark T rerun 4.3, not confirmed. Just an optimal time, but they don't always put characters at optimal times. Like they did with Irene. Will you be watching the concert live? Hell no. I need to sleep at some point, man. Yeah. I need to actually start watching ReZero. Someone reminded me today. So I'm gonna get on that. Yeah, it would suck, Solus. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, I got stuck. I mean, we'll see how the reruns look on Blade's patch. I'm not too into gacha stuff right now. How the hell does he... What? How does he have this loadout? As for pull advice, I mean, kinda. Maybe. Go ahead. Man. What the heck? I'm getting targeted at this point. Should I invest more in it? Probably not, no. I wouldn't. If you really like her, sure, but... Dude. Yo, why is my character not jumping? There we go. I feel like it's just better to move on meta-wise to new version teams. People stress too much. At the end of the day, the end game doesn't really matter. Third of those, like, I guess for pure fiction, that's really the mode where she has high value in. But like, generally, investing in Herda, her team doesn't have that great of verticals outside of like an E1 Tribby. There's not much more you can do. I remember telling this to someone on the last stream where it was like, yeah, you can put 2 cost into this older team, but then you can also put 2 cost into Ashvale and Blade. And Ashvale and Blade is probably like astronomically more worth it. Yo, Guangxi one. Why is I'm playing Fortnite boredom? It's the weekend. I've been playing like Valorant and Gacha, so missed the game. I should open my window a little more. I need more wind. I bricked my account by pulling Saridra without Phanon or Anoxa. Might just let it go and focus on Blade and Asheville. Yeah, that's probably better. Cranking 90s? Yeah. Bro, Soulless, I have to deal with the dumbest like, it's getting to that time again where I haven't made a video or community post about it lately. So whenever I make like my thirst post for like game characters or anime characters, people just lose their minds in the comments. I think I might just start like banning them. Cause I just don't have the energy to deal with it anymore. Like, I used to be like, oh, maybe I can make them understand, but it's like, it's just annoying at this point, bro. Like, how many times am I gonna have to, like, remake the same thing, say the same thing a million times? And they're borderline accusing me of some serious shit. I also got tired of arguing with people, yeah. They're supporting it in the UK now too. I mean, the UK in general is just like going in a censorship route, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's not even just that. But yeah, it's just... It's annoying, man. I don't know. Like, I don't care if someone doesn't like lollies or anything, but like, why do you have to go out of your way to attack me under my posts? That's the part I don't get. I'm not trying to make everybody like lollies or anything. Like, everybody has their own tastes. I'm not gonna fucking strangle you through the screen. Like the same thing that I do. Won't ban cousin marriage? I mean, yeah, man. Clearly the pixels are a bigger deal. The difference is that the moral police on social media only cares about one of those two. So... yeah, it's not even really my Twitter. It's just whenever I make my YouTube posts, which is sad. Like, I've also gained an audience of more people who are accepting of it. But, like, I feel like the last... now that I've been a little more active again with my uploads slightly, I'm already getting, like, annoying, probably new people. And I'm literally seeing them like, oh, is it a joke? Is it a joke? Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie, like, 80% of my posts are jokes. Like they're exaggerative. Like I do purposefully make the posts that I do so that I can try and filter people on my channel, and that's the only reason I put that shit. Like there's no caption, there's no nothing. It's just like if you see this, you understand it. If you don't like it, like just get away from my YouTube channel. But like people are just not going, and they have to put their thoughts in my comments. You have many wives? I mean, I obviously exaggerate. The main one from anime is probably Alia. And then... In gachas? Probably like Ellen. That's why you be posting pictures of random anime characters? Yeah. You have Twitter? Yeah, but I don't actually like tweet or anything. I literally just use it for scrolling. Doom scrolling and art. I just get a headache way too easily when I talk about like beta shit in HSR. I swear to God. Like, I'm genuinely dumbfounded sometimes by the things I need to explain. And it's like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not even just, like, I don't get why it bothers me. I'm bothered so easily by shit these days. It's kind of embarrassing on my part. It's like, holy fuck, dude. I should add you on Discord, but I don't think you use it. I don't. I haven't used it. Oh, it's been a while, bro. Oh, 100%. Being a CC is the only reason I get like a lot of these issues, or have a lot of these issues that I do. It's also like there's a lot of people obviously like preying on my downfall. Cause like let's be honest, I've been on a pretty good hot streak in terms of predicting shit. So people are like, "Oh, yeah, you're wrong on this one, Gabby. You're gonna be wrong on this one, Gabby." Like they don't even present an argument. It's just you're gonna be wrong. That's me. I'm struggling with getting 200 speed on Silverwolf. Trust me, brother, you are not alone. Like, my Silverwolf is still on 197 speed. Have you considered making a Discord server? Never. No. I don't understand why it's so common nowadays to do this passive hate. I mean, I feel like I'm the easiest CC in the entire space to passively hate, probably. For, like, a lot of these people. Like, one, I'm probably the most blunt guy when it comes to like this entire leaks community. I don't really pull my punches when I say shit. Sometimes people can be offended even though I don't mean it that way. And then also like my community posts with anime characters and gacha game characters that people lose their shit over. Like I'm a very easy target where it's like there's this thing in social media where people will pretend to be like this very wholesome person who loves everyone, but if someone is in the eyes of general social media less accepted than the rest, they'll feel more open to be passive aggressive or just straight up rude. And I fall in that. So remember, like, Cyrene will easily kick a redraw off of Phenon's team. Oh no, I know Everly. Like, when I say this, like, this track record thing, I basically mean from probably, like, Cyrene's patch onwards. Like, the prediction that Cyrene would be best in slot for Phenon and stuff. Like, the ones before that, I was, like, very on and off, to be honest. In fairness, we never had a support like Cyrene literally ever in the game, but, yeah. Oh, this character is going to have specific names of the priceless areas to give them a different buff. Anoxa gets action, advance, and a ton of damage multipliers. This one gets better bounce. Like, bro, I could have never guessed that. I'm just going to be honest. They genuinely threw me for a loop with Cyrene's kit. I guess I was also wrong about the Asheville stuff, but like, nah. I feel like because of the changes to Asheville and him regenerating energy from allies attacking, like, I mean, with current Blade, it's probably close to his V1, in my opinion. It has to be, like, close. So he's near his V1 strength without his team even finished yet. And what did they get rid of? The follow-up damage bonus? I mean, let's be honest. They just transferred the damage bonus to Blade. I think that's just what happened. I think they got rid of the damage bonus and they just put it on Blade. Called it a day. There's a 2-cost Asheville MOC 0 cycle? Oh, yeah. Then, yeah. He's probably back at his V1 strength then. Do you think we will see a full E0 team hit for 3 to 5 million in 4.x? With shill or without shill? Because with shill, I mean, I've seen fucking E0 Premium Silver Wolf hit like, what was it, like 8 million? Against the Shield AA boss. I haven't seen 8 million. I think it was an HOS video that I watched. I think he was like trying to explain how to manage the certified banger. And he hit some astronomical number. I could be wrong though. I was like, holy shit. Oh yeah, there are some people like that, Mauricio. Like people like these days it's just popularized with the term rage bait. But like before rage bait was a term, like you were just openly called out for being like purposely dense or purposely annoying. Like 1 year ago, like literally just 1 year ago, if I'm like having a serious conversation with someone when it comes to like a beta or a meta and HSR, and someone has like a crazy take, like nobody in my chat is gonna say, "Oh, you're getting rage baited. Stop letting yourself get rage baited," or "I'm rage baiting Unk" or whatever. But now, like, whenever someone just gives up on like a conversation with me, they're like, "Oh, I rage baited you, dude." And that genuinely makes me like 10 times more frustrated because I can't tell if they're serious or not. If they're serious, you just wasted my fucking time for no reason. If you aren't serious, you're just lying and pivoting to something else. So it's like either way, I'm gonna get mad. Sounds like you got rage baited. Yeah, but that's the thing. The reason rage bait is so stupid is because it's literally always going to be effective. Like the second someone calls you out on any of your bullshit, you can technically consider that as having successfully rage baited someone because you've annoyed them to the point that they've come to correct you. So it's legit like impossible to win against someone that just does like the rage bait angle. Just ban them. I mean, I like being lenient on this channel a little more than other ones. Because sometimes like someone genuinely can just be that dumb. And it's like nothing against them. Like I understand. I kind of live and breathe HSR. A lot of people don't. Like they're pretty casual. They might just watch my videos, like passively come by them one time, then they enter the stream and ask a question that seems obvious but isn't to them. You know. So I do try to be like lenient a lot of the time. What are you building? Oh, nothing specific. I'm just like editing and practicing for faster speed. The word sarcasm is getting erased thanks to these people. It must be studied. Yeah. Man, I'm begging for an HSR competitor at this point. Please. Please. I genuinely need it so bad. No need, God Rail is God Rail. Star Savior doesn't come close to this game. That's the problem. Like, I respect the effort, but like, I've been caught like a rat in a trap by Hoyo. No, Star Savior isn't bad. Like, I genuinely had fun playing it for a bit, but it's just... It doesn't hit the same. Nowhere near, to be honest. Star Savior doesn't come close. C. I cannot tell if you're rage baiting. I mean, it's not bad. Once again, I had fun with it. Like, I have an account. I even spent a little bit of money. I got Rosaria and stuff. Like, it's genuinely not bad. But, like, I'm just gonna be honest. Compared to HSR's convenience, HSR's animations, HSR's content, like, it's not necessarily close. And I understand it could be like a budget diff, but I mean, it just is that way. I don't know. Yeah, like a new FGO game or something. I mean, I never even played the OG one, but I mean, I take it. Fate has a lot of cool characters and designs. I just feel like it's such an untapped market to compete with HSR. Or like the way HSR works. I'm surprised Fate didn't make anything after FGO. I mean, why would they? Like, high key. It probably cost them a fraction of what it costs some of these like Hoyo games to maintain, yet it makes them still bank. They don't even need to give it that much focus, probably. HSR top 1 in mobile revenue? I mean, yeah, it's currently the anniversary. But my point is, HSR has to put in way more money to maintain it and update it and add content than probably FGO does. Because FGO is just a way lower quality game. Yet they still make good money off it. So it's like, they don't really have an incentive to even make a number 2 of the game. Like, I could check. How much does it cost to maintain Honkai Star Rail every year? It likely costs 200 million USD per year to develop, update, and maintain Honkai Star Rail. How much does it cost to maintain FGO per year. Not much. A few million per year. It's not even close. Oh, really, Solus? That's cool. But yeah, like, that's probably why they don't try to make an HSR competitor. Way cheaper to maintain FGO while still making some decent money. Also, I've seen like Woowa. Man, they're kind of in the dumps, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know it's mobile revenue, and it's possible people are just quitting because of Woowa taking up too much space, but wow. Like, those are some bad numbers for an anniversary. Well, actually, okay, I'm a little too mainstream gacha pilled. They aren't bad, generally. But in comparison to its competitors, it's pretty bad. Like, I thought the Annie for Woowa would do like 30. I did not expect to see like 15. 15 is like a Dahlia patch for HSR, which is like the second worst of all time. Yuki isn't counted in that. I'm pretty sure it counted probably her first day, no? Or her first couple days. The first day usually has like 50% or more of the banner's revenue. And it also has Sigrika's wait, no. Not Sigrika's. Who the fuck was it that reran? Yeah, maybe. And then ZZZ did even worse, apparently. I don't even know who's on banner for ZZZ right now. Dahlia didn't sell well. I thought there was a lot of Firefly enjoyers. I was talking about this when it came to why I don't think Blade is going to get nerfed. When a character is like 2+ years old, a lot of people have just moved on. Like, they could still have Firefly on their account, but they've just moved on. And they aren't willing to pull a new support, so that's kind of just what happens when a character gets that old. Sissia? I see. Yeah, because I saw people hating on the Angels of Delusion for not selling well. And they were like, oh, this game obviously isn't, you know, the target audience. Like a lot of people are saying. But then I see Sissia do like half the numbers of the AOD characters. And it's like, this kind of backfired now. she's a turbo flop right now, yeah. Nungong sold more than Sissy. I'm pretty sure all the AOD sold more than her. When I was like passively just seeing the charts for ZZZ, I think they were all like 10 milli plus. Sissia, I think what was ZZZ on? I think like 7 milli, 7.3 or something. Last I saw it. I think I'm definitely gonna try and give ZZZ another chance, because I am the target audience, and also Sunbringer. You're comparing a general support DPS to a niche sub DPS. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, at least from my experience in HSR, it doesn't really change anything. So I don't know if ZZZ players are different, but like, you could be a god tier generalist support like Tribby. Hyacine is still gonna make more money than a Tribby. Cypher's was a god tier generalist at one point. Literally had the lowest sales for any character in the history of the game, pre-Dahlia and pre-Ashvale. So I don't know if ZZZ players' mindsets are different than HSR's, but in HSR, your sales are basically reflected off of how popular you are and how much people want you. It really has nothing to do with your meta. What's your PC specs? It's pretty dated at this point. 3060 Ti, and then a Ryzen 5 5600X. I don't really like the HSR community. I mean, that's fine. I don't know. What do you want me to say? I don't think any of us like the HSR community. Yeah, like, I mean, to be honest, half of my content on this channel is just built off of clearing up misinformation spread by said HSR community. So, it's not like I exactly have a very good outlook of this game's community. Yeah. Like, I know Blade is gonna get his E2 changed, and even if he retains all his generalist value and he's still a GOAT, like, I'm gonna be getting recommended posts that Hoyo has an agenda towards male characters every fucking time. To be fair, actually, this applies to every mainstream gacha now I think about it. It isn't even like an HSR thing. They do this with Genshin, they do it with HSR, they do it with ZZZ, and they do it in WUA especially. In WUA, it's a little more understandable because, like, they get like 1 or 2 a year. it's probably the worst ratio among all the games, but I mean, Cyrene Maidens is just it's so ironic that the character who's supposed to like love everyone and everything and their mains are some of the most miserable haters of all time. Like it's just it's truly ironic. Are you pulling Blade? On my Faye account, yeah, probably, because I pulled Ashvale on it. On my main account, nah. Yeah, exactly, Solus. No, I don't think Himiko is going to be a follow-up character. How much you have for fake characters? Nothing. Not gonna lie, the second Anon came out and said no fake collab, I kind of jumped the gun and then just pulled Ashvale. Just gonna be honest. However, then after I re-looked at the leak and realized that he didn't say there's no fake collab, he just said there's no fake collab in this patch. And I was like, fuck, I might have just gotten fucking bamboozled. Who will be the follow-up DPS? Yunli SP. Yunli SP with Tribi SP with Woho SP. Do you think 4.4 will be a 4-character patch, or do you think it'll be like Phaenon's patch? Phaenon's patch. If the fake collab characters are there. How good is a blade for Acheron? Really good. Like, game-changing good. Well, Ho SP wouldn't be a sustain. No, Ho SP would be the support. Yunli SP would be the preservation sustain. And Tribi SP would be the DPS. 3B is gonna be Trivios Hagified. We good, man. We good. Just keep giving me OG Trivi. Is that young Fortnite god Gabimaru? Yup. In the flesh. Or this game could do a collab with Wuwa and give me Yohu. So now Yohu's like the god of pure fiction. The same way she was in Wiwa for Wuwa. Yohu cranking 90s in Fortnite would be fire too, true. Oh yeah, Blade Z2 is getting nerfed. Literally like 99% of people calling Blade bro. Like, bro. This entire time, I've been trying to have conversations with people that base kit Blade is fine. But they're all arguing about E2 Blade. Like, I just came to the realization of this, because I went to all the gameplays, the most popular ones with Blade, and they're all the infinite loops with like E2 Fei Xiao with Eagle and the Acheron loop, and literally all of these are just E2 Blade showcases. It's not even possible with E0 Blade. So the reason people are like so hard stuck on thinking Blade is going to get nerfed has nothing to do with his base kit, which means I've been wasting my time. It's just a Cypher situation all over again, where people thought, or like kind of deluded themselves that Cypher's base kit was like so strong at one point. Like, it was always dog shit. It was always ass. Like, it was a little better, but it was always ass. It was Cypher's E1 and those gameplays that were impressive because of the 200% FUA multiplier. What do you expect from Acheron and Zhao Q and Sunday Nova Flare? Are they even getting Nova Flared? Like, I don't even want to think that far, bro. For Sunday, it's kind of obvious. Just give him more amp. Like, he doesn't really need anything else. Just give him more amp, so he can compete with Sparkle while having his summon niche. Zhao Q, I'm gonna be dead honest with you guys. I don't think Zhao Q is getting a Nova. I don't know. I don't think Zhao Q is getting a Nova anymore. Blade, like, just rips Zhao Q's spot on an Acheron team. So maybe they Nova him so that he has something else that Blade doesn't, and you can run them together. But like, as I'm currently seeing it, I don't even believe in a Zhao Q Nova anymore. Acheron Nova. I think Acheron's kit, I've talked about this before, literally just make her Herda, but with better multipliers. Herda had a really good kit, has a really good kit, but it's just kind of hindered from her not really having the best of dedicated teammates. So just make Acheron the Herda for Nihility. I mean, what I want is a Yun Li Nova. So I can actually have an excuse to pull her. Sunday's kit is Jack of all trades but master of none. Well, not necessarily. The problem is he never really got a good DPS in my opinion. Like, if you just make a Jing Yuan is easily the summon character that takes the most advantage of Sunday. Like, not even Aggie takes as good of advantage as Jing Yuan does, in my opinion. Jing Yuan can benefit from Sunday's verticals just way more than Aggie can. So it's weird. Like, his most synergistic DPS is a 1.x character. Like, and then he didn't really get anybody else. Don't slander Aggie. I mean, I'm not saying Aggie's the worst in the world, but it's just the truth. I lost my 50-50 to Yun Li on my Silver Wolf account. Early though. Now I have E1 Yun Li. Unfair, man. Just unfair. Others drown while I starve. Just keep pulling, Gabby. The problem is I don't even lose 50-50s that much anymore. So the chances of me getting Yun Li from the 50-50 loss is basically non-existent. Bro cursed himself, yeah. Six, 7 viewers. Nice. Do you think they will buff every old character? Maybe. I don't know. I'd hope so. Japar needs a Nova Flare. Give Bailu a Nova Flare. Give Clara a Nova Flare. Actually, yeah, Clara Nova Flare would be the best. Would you trade Rin for Ilya in the Fate collab? Yeah. I don't really care about Rin that much. I mean, to be honest, I'd trade even that collab for the Cyberpunk one so I could get Rebecca in this game. You learn Chinese to read Uncle Latte's theories and sell them as your own to Western audiences. The inner workings of your mind are fascinating, Verly. Fascinating. It's only logical. Not caring about Ren, you are my enemy. I mean, to be fair, Solus, you know I haven't watched Fate since, like, that old Fate Stay Night nearly a decade ago at this point. So... yeah, I know Yulia's age. Still best girl. Character ages just don't play a factor in how much I like anime characters at all. Like, you could make Alia, let's say, like, I don't know, a 26... like, it doesn't change anything, bro. Still the same character I like. I mean, everybody likes Firefly, and she's older than Nanook. Like, if anything, Firefly is Hague final boss. Yet everybody loves Firefly. We love Granny Firefly, true. Even Fate Heaven Feel you haven't watched? Yeah. I only watched an old version of Stay Night, and that's it. I mean, Twitter is just a trap, Solus. A trap of the best art you've ever seen. It's also like one of the only places where I can get art for like characters who aren't as popular. Like Nobara from JJK. I just don't see her that often in certain characters from JJK. Twitter has like everything. So it really slaps. Of course there's like some stupid discussion here and then, but I mean, just ignore it, I guess. I've never seen so many different teams in the Cheese Zero list devs are cooking. Yeah, just wait until these teams are finished. Then check the T0. Don't get your hopes up. I mean, I could check what my Twitter algorithm is like. Talking about Aang, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, what'd you know it? Nobara. Speaking of the devil, just instantly Nobara art. Like, it's just too easy, man. I didn't watch Avatar. I did when I was a kid. I don't remember most of it these days. That movie got leaked, but I didn't watch it. Let me look at your retweets. It's been a while. I don't even retweet that often anymore. Or at least as often as I used to. Are Wuwa devs going to Nova Flare old characters on Missy on Lee? I mean, I'd hope so, man. I can't say anything else. I genuinely don't know. First retweet already. Truth nuke? What is it? Oh, that one, yeah. About Nobara. You never fail me. When do we get leaks for Wuwa? Wuwa is always like... So the way Wuwa beta works is you usually need to wait until like you're halfway, if not further, into the current patch before you get leaks for the next patch of like gameplay. That's usually how it works with Wuwa. So you're probably not going to see the Cyberpunk collab characters until it's basically the second phase of the Annie with like Dania. Or, to be honest, Wuwa does this sometimes. Like, if they don't want their shit to get leaked in a beta, they'll either delay the beta on purpose, or they'll send it to like IGN, someone like that. They have a pattern of that to like showcase the gameplay of the characters before the leakers do. Yeah, but I don't count as a returning player anymore, no Solus? Because I log in sometimes to see Ellen Joe. What's a retweet? It's basically just you reposting something on your own account of another person's take, opinion, whatever. Ain't that one dude got annihilated when the leak? Yeah. Because Kuro apparently puts like hidden UID watermarks whenever a picture is taken on the game. So, like, your UID can be found if you leak it. So you need to be like really careful. Just don't log in for a while, I guess. Did you have a chance to check out Project Astral? No. I don't remember what that is. Oh, the leaker thing you told me about. No, I didn't check it out. Now I am seeing the Faye ult loop. Yeah. Like, it's Acheron team that can do it and Faye team. But, like, once again, it looks like Blade is so broken, and, like, yeah, he's strong, but it's legit just his E2. Like, they fucked up his E2 so that whenever follow-ups go off, he'll generate 2 stacks for his attack, instead of 1, which is what it usually is. And then he also regens more energy, so he gets ult faster, he spams his out of turn skill a lot more, and this attack frequency makes it so that it's just enough. You can get Tribi ult, you can get Jade ult, you can get Fei Xiao ult, you can get this character's ult, and you can just infinitely loop the ults barely with an E2 blade. But without E2 blade, like, it just doesn't work. So my guess is they're just gonna get rid of the E2. They're gonna make it something different. Do you play NTE? No. I mean, I just hope Rebecca's a main DPS so I can run the Rebecca Yahoo Arena team. But that's like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they made Rebecca tied to like a Lucy team or something. Cyrene still better, and a substitute for Cyrene is needed for the Chrysos heirs. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, it doesn't really work like that, because Blade isn't an alternative for Cyrene on every team. It's just the HP scaling one because he can synergize with Hyacine and stuff, and his amp is that good. I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been seeing Cassie Evernight RMC clear better than Cyrene quite a few times at this point. Like, even before Blade, RMC was a pretty good substitute for Cyrene, and just alternating the buff between Evernight and Cassie. I guess generalists are the real MVP of supports. It depends. Being a generalist alone doesn't automatically make you good, unfortunately. Zhao Q is like a really good example of this. Like, Zhao Q is technically a generalist who has a little bit of a niche, which is exactly like Blade, but Zhao Q's value is so much worse than Blade's. Even time period versus time period, it isn't really close. It's just that this game has a better track record of making good generalists than it does of making long-lasting niche supports, which is why I have my bias towards generalists in this game. Yeah, exactly. So it's like you're a niche support, you're best in slot for 1 or 2 DPSs, so your value entirely relies on how important you are in like this couple teams. If there's someone who can be competitive to you and at the same time be way better than you in every other team, like your value is just kind of gone. Just gonna be honest, it's kind of gone. That's why I don't like niche supports. Someone can kick out Ruan Mei out of break, doesn't matter. Ruan Mei is still super useful for APOC. She's free. You can put her on a multitude of teams. Still gonna give you some performance, even if she isn't best in slot. On so many different teams. Does Jack of all trades, master of none fits Irene? Well, you can make an argument that she's the master of Anoxa. Because, like, her buff towards Anoxa is just way better than literally any other character. If we exclude Anoxa, I mean, no, because she's not necessarily a jack of all trades. She can't action advance because she isn't a harmony. She only has true damage and damage bonus buffing. She has like a little bit of personal damage and that's it. To be honest, nah. She's more like a jack of a couple trades, master of some. I think that's the best way I could put it. Is E2 Cyrene a generalist? Um, technically, technically, not really, but technically, yeah. Because now you're getting, okay. The way Cyrene's E2 true damage buff works is depending on how many allies on the team are getting buffed by Cyrene, there will be a 6% true damage increase, right? So in Chrysos air teams, you don't really need a sweat hitting the stacks of being buffed by Cyrene. But if you're using a completely non-Chrysos air team, you are not buffing 4 of the teammates at once. So it's like you get the ult earlier, sure, because of it, but most of the time you're probably only going to have like half the buff uptime. So like 12% more true damage. I don't know. Like you'd get the ult faster, but that's kind of like I guess 12% true damage is something. Because you guys need to keep in mind, I'm pretty sure the true damage buff for Cyrene to the teammate that isn't a Chrysos Air is like a little bit of damage bonus. And it's only like a 2-turn or 3-turn buff. So you kind of have to keep refreshing it on that one character. Yeah. This is why, like, when Evanesia was in her earlier versions, like, people would run her with Cyrene plus RMC, because RMC you only need a buff once with Cyrene, and it's never going to run out. And that's a permanent 6% more true damage all the time. So that also gave RMC a advantage over EMC and like E2 Cyrene Evanesia teams. I wanted to come back to Lua through your Q1 account, but I was unable to. I can't fully enjoy Sigrika. I told you she was mid, man. Didn't want to listen. Thank you. She's great for my day too, but I don't think she's all that for the other heirs. She's okay. So pre Nova Black Swan, Cyrene was best in slot for Dot, like Iceland's. But after the Nova, Triple Dot is probably consistently better, especially in sustained teams with like Huohuo. So for Heislands, you don't really use Cyrene anymore unless you're going for sweaty sustainless zero cycles. Phanon is a weird one because at E2 she's a definitive best in slot, and at E0 and higher investments kind of applies the same. But like her buff is just so mid. So she's very prone to not being best in slot for Phanon in the future, in all honesty. So Phanon is like a 50-50 for Cyrene being an important pull. Cassie can now use V1 Blade. So that's kind of another one down. Yeah, like half the air DPSs just don't really stress Cyrene importance anymore currently. Which is like the reason why this is so astonishing to me. Like it took over a year for Jiao Q to get power crept. Or like a year exactly. And Cyrene hasn't even had her first rerun yet. So maybe they will nerf like the HP part of Blade, maybe? I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, I predicted this would happen, but when I predicted it would happen, I was assuming like a Jiao Q time span, right? Like 1 year apart. I wasn't expecting like half a year apart until you can get someone who replaces Cyrene. It's like, yeah, Cyrene is better than Blade, I think, in a lot of scenarios, but I mean, it's comparable, which is what's so crazy. Like, Blade, put him in a Firefly team, put him in a Dot team, put him in literally any team in the game, and he's going to work super well in it because of his debuff capability. You can't really say the same for Cyrene. I don't know. Oh, yeah. To be honest, I didn't even understand it. Cyrene versus Black Swan is boss dependent in zero cycles. It's about 60 versus 40 for Cyrene. Yeah, there you go. E2 Cyrene for Phanon specifically is like a completely different story though, I have to say. There isn't a single Chrysos heir who benefits from E2 Cyrene as much as Phanon does. It's better to have Dahlia or Yao Guang level of niche than Cyrene, basically. I always have this like rule of thumb, and it can obviously change as the game goes on and it has different scaling. If your dedicated support is only like a 30 or 40% buff for your team, it's not enough in Honkai Star Rail. Very prone to being power crept. But if you're like a Dahlia, a Kafka for Dot, a Yao Guang for Elation, you're lasting like at least one more year in comparison to, you know, the less good niche supports. I mean, it's kind of in real time, no? Because I'm pretty sure most of Phenon's best clears use like, I mean, it's E2, and I seen one with Sparkle recently. Let me see. AA. Yeah, so Phenon's lowest cost clear against current AA, Zero Cycle, doesn't use Cyrene. Wow. It uses E2 Phenon, E1 Ceridra, Sparkle, and then RMC. There's not even a Cyrene here. And MOC, Phenon's performance against Nikador. Did I skip him? Where the hell is he? I don't see Phenon. Oh, there he is. Yeah. 6 cost, and he doesn't use Cyrene. He just uses E1 Seri. So, like, Sparkle got buffed so much in her Nova that she's replaced Cyrene, or can replace Cyrene in Phenon teams. Like, come on, dude. Like, genuinely, come on, man. No, yeah, that's the other thing in me. Like, I was always trying to tell people because they were like, "Oh, you glaze Tribby, you glaze Generalist. Cyrene's now out. She's best in slot for the entire current meta. What do you have to say? Your Generalist is less meta than Cyrene." And it's like, I don't care. I know Tribby is gonna be more usable in future teams than Cyrene is, which is exactly the case. Like, that's exactly the case. When she decided to get replaced before her rerun. I mean, yeah. And once again, this goes back to like, if we were theoretically in Wua, and Cyrene is the jump she still is for all the airs, she probably lasts as a best in slot for like multiple years. Like, it always depends on the context of the game, right? Like pattern recognition and shit. The only reason I was so confident Cyrene wouldn't matter all that much in the long run is because of the way HSR works and the power creep it has. And so now, that's what's happening. Phenon, does he really give it about a shot? Cyrene? Not really, right? Heisland's not really. Cassie now with V1 Blade, not really. Uh, like it's just downhill. In all honesty, it only goes more downhill from here, with more generalist supports being released, more power creep. I will say that possible leak of the 5.x main pushes is hilarious. It's very funny, if true. Mm. Why? If I remember correctly, it was Firefly SP as the Annie character. Either Kafka or Acheron, and then Welton Summer. Oh, it was a fake one, and they fake credited him. Oh, I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, it is believable. Like that isn't even that hard to believe. Acheron's gonna be like 3 years old by V5. Same with Firefly. Same with Kafka. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they got SPs there. Latte talked about Kafka SP and Acheron SP, but he didn't say they were a main push. I mean, okay. There's a chance Kafka SP isn't a main push. I think Acheron is always going to be guaranteed to be a main push. Not going to lie. I think that kind of goes no matter what. I really can't see it any other way. Whether or not she's an Annie character, I don't know. But also, this brings up the question, like, are they gonna Nova Acheron if they plan on releasing Acheron SP in 5.x? Maybe. I don't know, though. Why would they make Acheron SP anyway? Well, statistically from sales, Acheron is their highest selling character in the history of the game. Like, Firefly is more popular on, like, CN side of things, but just in pure sales, Acheron was their highest selling of all time. It's kind of a no-brainer. Yeah, but if they start redoing old characters instead of creating a new game, the game will die? Nope. This is just how every game with Honkai in it is. When you really deep it, like even 1.x HSR, Himiko is from Honkai Impact. Welt is from Honkai Impact. Seal is from Honkai Impact. Bronya is from Honkai Impact. Right? There's probably even more that I can't name off the top of my head. Yeah. Like, they've always been like this. Oh yeah, Luocha's from Honkai Impact. I think Blade and Dan Heng are also from Honkai Impact. Like, it's always been there, I promise you. It just felt new to some of us because we started with HSR and we didn't start with High 3. Oh yeah, Su Shang as well. Alright guys, gonna end the stream here. Think I've had enough fun. This was way more chill of a stream than usual. Genuinely, I appreciate you guys all being here and being chill. So much nicer, so much more relaxed. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have